Bueno, hola gente y bienvenidos una vez más, después de tanto tiempo, creo que pasaron 3 meses, creo, de la última vez que lo subí, porque bueno, se me había roto el micrófono y era un poquito caro conseguir uno nuevo, o uno más o menos de una misma calidad, que tampoco es una locura, pero es decente. Y nada, pude conseguir ahí, navegando por las profundidades de la web, un repuesto para mis auriculares, porque eran auriculares con micrófono.
What have I done?
No sé si vos no sabes.
I killed him.
Apa. Ando cuando jalea, jalea de fresa supongo.
This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton?
Imposible. No te creo.
This is not an appropriate story for Jenny Leclue.
Para nada.
Poor Dean Stroudsbury.
Sí, no
What
quería
was
que
I
muera el
thinking?
decano. No lo sé.
I've gone too far.
Claro. Qué bueno que te hayas dado cuenta.
Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear
Vamos,
our
Rufus.
heads and work off some of this jam.
Mucho azúcar. No hace bien. Bueno, nuestro escritor está en crisis, básicamente porque cree que lo que hizo se arrepiente del el cauce que le dio a la historia, ¿no? Vamos a ir leyendo. Esto es capítulo 4. Mira, coincide el capítulo 4 de Jenny Leclue con... Creo que lo estaba haciendo por capítulos, no me acuerdo ya. Vamos a leer a ver qué dice acá. Carta para Finkel-aficionados. Borrador. Soy yo otra vez, Arthur K. Finkelstein. Y nos encontramos en el libro número 38 de la serie Jenny Leclue. ¡Uf! Tremenda saga. Su aventura más alegre hasta el momento, ¿no lo parece? Gracias a todos los nuevos seguidores de Jenny Leclue, ambos habéis sido un gran apoyo. Para responder a vuestras preguntas, 1. A pesar de los rumores que hayáis podido oír, vamos a continuar con la serie de libros de Jenny, siempre y cuando me quede tinta en la pluma y cinta en la máquina de escribir. Creo que ya había leído esto. 2. Sí, va a seguir siendo como siempre. Me niego a cambiar la fórmula. Arthurton siempre será un lugar seguro y lleno de felicidad. Estos son los Patreons, ¿no? Bueno, creo que ya lo había leído igual a esto, pero por las dudas vamos a leerlo de nuevo. Decano Strawberry, sacamos ahí la pegatina. Biblioteca 4 pm. Giro argumental, el decano arregla su reloj. ¿Dónde ha ido? CJ, mapa, anillo, atascado un raíl. ¿Por qué estaba Julia ahí? ¿Demasiado oscuro? En su cabeza, genio. Clase forense, Jenny muerta. En realidad no. Vamos a despegarlo todo porque me dio ahí. Recuerda, tarro de mermelada, 6. Limpiador de tuberías, brandy, galletas para perro. Pues bueno, ahí vemos más o menos el estado mental de nuestro querido escritor, ¿no? Mermelada, alcohol y comida para perro es todo lo que está en su lista de víveres. Bien, vamos a tomarnos un traguito. Pues parece que no. Mirá una pegatina. Ah, sí. Bueno, arte de la galería, pegatina, lo que sea. Bien, seguimos con el capítulo 4 de Jenny Leclue. A ver lo que estaba escribiendo acá. Le dolía el cuerpo, le pesaban los párpados. Mientras perdía lentamente la conciencia, Jenny escuchó una voz familiar, preocupada, dulce, tranquilizadora. Bueno, ahora seguimos leyendo, pero quiero leer esto antes de que nos vayamos. ¡No! ¿Qué hice? Claro, no era ahí que tenía que apretar. Bueno, no importa. No era nada importante probablemente. Si tenía la tinta tan cerca del papel, no era importante. Bueno, esta vez ya no caí en la trampa. Ya sé que estas transiciones súper suaves son gameplay en realidad. Vamos a ver en qué estábamos, no lo sé. Esto parece algo más surrealista, como si fuera la mente de Jenny, ¿no? Supongo. Strawberry found the ads. El decano Strawberry encontrado muerto. Julie Leclue. Sospechosa la madre de Jenny. Asesinato Arlington Times. Básicamente dice que la madre de Jenny es la principal sospechosa del asesinato del decano Strawberry. Porque recordemos que se iban a encontrar el decano con la madre de Jenny en la biblioteca donde apareció muerto, ¿no? Así que eso sería todo. Me encanta esta... ¡Uf! ¡No! ¡No! ¡Auxilio! Me encanta cómo hicieron esa parte.
Why were you there?
I told you I was looking for Mom.
Why?
No dice nada malo, así que hay que decir la verdad.
We were going to grade papers. When do I get to see her?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
Voy a seguir con la verdad.
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
Claro, pues soy la hija sospechosa de cubrirla, ¿no? Perdón, quería sacar una captura. Vamos allá. Pobre Jenny, pequeñita y curiosa nada más. Pero bueno, como dicen, la curiosidad mató al gato, ¿no? Bueno, un cuarto bastante amplio, ¿eh? Mami, 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 mamá, no, mamá. Voy a sacarle el sonido y la notificación la próxima. Pero era una muy buena captura, tienen que ser sinceros. Ahí vemos como Jenny entra en un estado de preocupación por su madre, ¿no? Y no es para menos. Otro cuarto súper amplio que debemos recorrer. Uf, el amigo. Claro, es el hijo del decano Strawberry, claro, el mejor amigo de Jenny. Y la madre está acusada de haberlo asesinado. Uf, qué culebrón, ¿eh?
Please, look at me. Keith, wait!
Uf, los rumores de juego que corren por el pequeño pueblo de Arlington, ¿no? Pueblo chico, infierno grande, dicen por ahí. Uf, fuerte la escena. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué estoy haciendo? No lo sé, pero me dice que agarre. Me dice que lo agarre, así que... Es un rompecabezas. No creo que vaya así, pero iremos viendo sobre la marcha qué hay que hacer. Supongo que más allá habrá otras piezas, porque... No, no, entonces tengo que hacer algo con eso, porque no me deja avanzar más. A ver, ¿qué hay que hacer? No puedo mover el otro... Este no lo puedo mover, solo puedo mover este. Entonces, realmente me pregunto, no puedo pasar para allá. Entonces realmente me pregunto qué es lo que hay que hacer. ¿Acaso me pasé alguno por allá o no? Ah, claro, sí, mirá, me había pasado este. Había del otro lado. Qué tonto de mi parte no haberme dado cuenta. Es una foto familiar, tachada. Alguien... Está. Ahora sí. Uy, como que el mundo de Jenny está de cabeza. Y lo que antes era su sustento, que era su familia, ahora... ¡Ah, pucha! ¿Tenía que morir o perdí? Supongo que tenía que morir.
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
¡No!
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
¡No! ¡Los teddy bears, no!
My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's pink.
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink.
¿Dónde estamos? ¿En la
Pink
habitación
cuddly
de...
toys,
¿En la habitación de la chica rica? ¿La rubia?
pink furniture,
Me suena que
pink
sí, ¿eh?
clothes, and a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley,
Pelvis Crestley. Tremendo nombre.
covered in pink hearts. Everything a teenage girl
Ayudarían.
could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
I shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
Por lo menos no es rosa.
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
Esta es la casa de la chica rica de acá, la China. Tengo que estar atento para no perderme una pegatina. Pues hace tanto que no juego que ya no recuerdo mucho cómo era esto. A
You're
ver.
the fan that I love.
Ah, yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
Le daba esperanzas a los adolescentes para poder seguir vendiendo más.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
Tiene que haber una pegatina acá porque... perdón si se marean, ¿eh? Quiero ver si hay una pegatina o algo acá, pero no parece que haya nada. Simplemente un... ¿Eh? No, todavía no encontré la pegatina.
Hushed whispers in the
Aléjense.
hallway? I should investigate.
Esperá que quiero investigar las pegatinas. Igual parece que no hay nada acá. ¿Cómo era para poner la lupa? Ahí está. Es que quiero buscarlas, los artes conceptuales para no perder ninguno. Si puedo hacerlo todo en la primera run, ¿por qué no, no? Pero parece que no hay nada acá. Ni ninguna pista, tampoco, nada de nada. No hay nada de nada. Ok. por acá tampoco, ¿no? Bien, vamos a subirnos por acá. Porque está muy mal esa cama ocupando todo el espacio. Así. No sé yo qué tan buena idea es eso. También que te puedes bajar por el otro lado, ¿no? Pero es incómodo. La pieza está dividida por... el cuarto, bueno, está dividido por una cama gigante, ¿no? Estos cristales sospechosos. Ah, no es cierto, esconde algo. No. Ah, bueno, no hay nada. Esperaba una pegatina.
From the outside. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston Leclue, Arthurton's long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's.
Granddad!
El abuelo... No, pero qué golpe para la familia de Jenny, de Jenny, ¿eh? De Jenny, ¿eh? Qué golpe para la familia de Jenny, digo, por el tema de todo lo que implica esto de la madre, el crimen y todo.
Jenny's relationship with her grandfather was contentious, to say the least.
A ver, Winston Leclue, magnético de las normas, desconfía del humor, siente debilidad por los gatitos.
He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else.
Sometimes even family.
But what was he doing here?
And who is he talking to?
Aristócrata, influyente, filántropa
Florence and
generosa.
Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town, and hugely influential.
Dientes sospechosamente blancos. Bueno,
Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corps, was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face.
Which is why I don't trust her one bit.
yo tampoco me fío de la gente que es demasiado simpática.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
Montó será, en vez de montón, un buen escándalo en el funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry, I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you.
Dress shopping? First they locked me up, now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited.
Pistas.
Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Creepy old man.
Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton when the quartz mines began to run dry. It was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Qué casualidad.
The duty of sheriff had been Winston's birthright, passed from father to son for generations. Of course, that tradition would now end with him. But he preferred not to think about that. When Thalidius T. Pumberbitten discovered the first quartz seam lining the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it.
Huh? Where did he go?
No.
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls? I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
Me suena que esta mina tiene algo que ver en todo esto. Una familia influyente que se apoderó de las propiedades del cuarzo, que es básicamente lo que mueve la ciudad, la economía y todo el bienestar de la ciudad. Desconfiaría.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly...
Sinister.
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Satisfied?
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place. Behind...
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving?
Go ahead.
It's the Leclue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
It sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a Leclue, after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Ya veremos, ya veremos.
Jenny couldn't believe what she'd just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail.
Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
Jenny no va a hacer eso.
No.
No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
El mismo escritor se preguntaba como si el personaje tuviera vida propia, ¿no?
This is my chance.
Es gracioso.
Case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, a great adventure began.
Pues vamos a... ¿Es una cámara?
I love you. I
Ah, no.
You're my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig.
Me hace acordar al mono de las aventuras gráficas de Dreamfall.
You mean when I was in Cape Town? You missed me?
Every day. I used to sit in the window and watch for you all day and all night.
Dreamfall, sí. The Longest Journey y todo eso, ¿no? Si alguien lo jugó, seguro se va a acordar.
Best in show, horse
Después dejo una imagen por ahí. Primer premio de ballet de caballos. Ballet de caballos.
Table etiquette.
Un protocolo de
There's one
mesa.
here for best smile. Seriously?
Cosas de gente rica, ¿no?
All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
Para la chica que se quiere un montón. La segura atrás, básicamente. Vale, que ya está ahí. Ya no me acuerdo que tengo que inspeccionar y que no. Es como que intento inspeccionar todo.
Ouch! That's hot!
Bueno, ya que me dieron alojamiento, vamos a arreglarle el espejo, ¿no? Que hay que ser desconfiada, pero no maleducada. Ahora lo examino, déjame ver.
The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time.
Ya vamos, Jenny, déjame ver que tengo que buscar pegatinas, eso es importante. A ver, Arthurton Times, caos en el homenaje al héroe. Lo que debería haber sido un emotivo adiós a un querido miembro de la comunidad quedó empañado por un inoportuno acto de protesta en la iglesia Madre Misericordiosa. Testigos afirman haber visto a una niña emocionalmente inestable gritando a los miembros de la congregación, provocando daños a la propiedad e incluso profanando el cadáver. Tras una larga persecución, la niña se desplomó y fue expulsada del lugar. ¿Quién será, no? Cientos de personas se reunieron para rendir tributo al fallecido Leslie Strawberry, el querido decano de la Universidad Humboldt, que fue asesinado a sangre fría por un miembro de su propia facultad. Qué mala gente, están haciendo acusaciones sin juicio mediante. Están muy males. La comunidad quedó destrozada el pasado jueves, cuando el señor Strawberry fue hallado muerto en la biblioteca de la universidad tras haber sido presuntamente empujado desde un balcón de la tercera planta. Tras un chivatazo anónimo, el sheriff Winston Leclue llegó el primero al lugar y descubrió a una mujer cubierta con la sangre del decano. Las pruebas la han relacionado con el asesinato. Aunque aún no se ha determinado el motivo del asesinato, la mujer ha sido identificada como Julie Leclue, profesora de criminología y nuera del sheriff Winston Leclue. En este momento permanece bajo custodia mientras la policía continúa con la investigación. Liz Strawberry deja un hijo, Kate Strawberry. A ver si hay algo ahí para...
I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble. Mom wasn't covered in blood.
Eso me pareció raro a mí también. No la habíamos visto cubierta de sangre ni nada. Pero bueno, son periódicos sensacionalistas, ¿viste? ¿Cómo es esto?
Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened.
Claro, ¿ves? Falsas
And no mention of
acusaciones.
electrocution.
¿Qué más tenemos acá? Para ver. 3 de 4 pistas. Uf. Mirá, me iba a perder la pegatina. El señor no lo quiera.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here. Either
Muy
this
bien,
is shoddy
Jenny.
reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
Suele pasar. Bueno, acá debe estar mi ropa, pero primero quiero revisar bien esto. Bueno, este no, porque ya lo había revisado. Ya no hay nada, no hay nada. ¿Qué? Claro que hay cosas. Vamos, una pegatina. Claro, estas eran las pegatinas de verdad, ¿no? Son los artes conceptuales. Como siempre mezclando todo. No podía ser de otra manera.
I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere. Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons.
Lentejuelas y lacitos. Es una diva esta, la rubiecita. Supongo que hay que salir de acá, pero está cerrado, así que no creo que podamos salir, a menos que... Ah,
There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier. It looks like it can move.
mira vos.
I'm not touching it. I'll burn myself. They're too hot to touch while the lights are on.
¿Habrá algo acá? Si giro esto, ¿se activará un mecanismo secreto que va a abrir el techo? Disculpen si me cuesta un poco, pero también se me rompió mi mando de Xbox Series X y estoy usando mi viejo mando de Xbox One. Así que está bastante destrozadillo, la verdad. Bueno, no... ¿Habrá un patrón que seguir?
2000 años más tarde.
Ah, mirá vos. Acá tenemos dónde están exactamente los puntos clave del espejo, ¿no? Que son... Bueno, en fin. Bien, estamos acá con el espejo. Lo que tenemos que hacer es encender la tercera, sin contar esta del medio. Y desde abajo, sin contar esta del medio, la tercera también. Y ya tendríamos el puzzle resuelto. Típica cosa de ricos, ¿no? Que tienen allí pasadizos escondidos mediante mecanismos secretos. Apenas tengo una puerta que cierra.
This family's disposable income is outrageous.
Ya
I
quisiera tener su
always knew they
presupuesto.
were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
Bueno, igual dejar a esta niña, que no es de la familia, en un cuarto donde tienen un pasadizo secreto, pues no me parece lo más lógico si quieren ocultar sus secretos, ¿no? Una cara de seriedad de Jenny, porque no sabe lo que le espera, ¿no? Uf, esto es más profundo de lo que esperaba, ¿eh?
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Pero la basura de un hombre puede ser el tesoro de otra, Jenny. Así que vamos a investigar.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Arte conceptual. Sí. Todavía no, quiero seguir investigando. Acá tiene que haber algo más. Está lleno de esos cerditos. ¿Tanto le gustan los cerditos esos? Déjame investigar una vuelta más y ahora vamos allá arriba. Que no viene por este lado. ¡Ay, no, no!
Oh, hello, spooky bear. Feels like he's watching me. Everything in here is covered in dust, except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
Veamos, Jenny, veamos. No.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected, a hidden staircase.
Pero espera, entonces hay una ventana allá arriba y una escalera allá. Ay, no me quiero ir de este lugar sin investigar todo, la verdad.
Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Ok, no había nada al final por ahí. Así que hay un solo camino que seguir, por suerte, porque no me quería perder nada. un artículo de la galería que luego miraremos también, a pesar de que me perdí uno ya. Así que completa no va a estar la galería. Pero luego la miraremos también. Un
Jenny was
laboratorio.
no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house.
¿Es la nena? ¿La rubiecita? What the fuck?
Hey! What are you doing up here?
¡Ah! Protocolo osito de emergencia.
Susie?
Susie, la rubiecita. Susie Glatz, heredera de la fortuna Glatz, es odiosamente popular y huele a caramelos. Qué rico. Amada por todos y amable hasta la ingenuidad. La prima de Jenny también era la chica más popular de la ciudad. Ah, porque es la prima de Jenny, me había olvidado de eso. Es la prima de Jenny. No sabía.
Oh, hi, Jenny.
Transpirando como una desgraciada.
You
La sonrisa.
should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
Ah,
I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? Why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic? Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
era su plan para camuflar la evidencia. Oh, parece muy ser diplomática. Vamos a ser diplomática.
I see.
Esta vez.
My apologies then. But tell me one thing, Susan. Why is that teddy bear wearing a welding helmet? Well, there's a simple explanation for that.
La tratamos en nuestro propio juego,
There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Polibuena, 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 polibuena. Polibuena, polibuena, vamos a hacer polibuena.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind.
Porque Susie es buena supuestamente, así que vamos a ser buena con Susie.
Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better. It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears. Enough. Stop avoiding the question.
A la poli mala. Vamos a ganar la confianza de Susie.
You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me. I can't. You wouldn't understand. Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything.
Es inteligente en realidad. Ese era su secreto. Y como una chica popular no lo puede decir.
Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God, I'm going to die alone. You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Ah, prometerlo.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Me dio penita, Susie.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory.
Wow. Decime algo que no sea tan obvio.
Where I design and test my inventions.
Bueno, hay un laboratorio y estaba
Your
trabajando, así
laboratory,
que...
where you invent things. Yes. You, a cheerleading, horse riding, dress wearing debutante. Yes.
La cara de Susie. La cara de Susie, por Dios.
I want to believe you, Susie,
Me mató.
but you know how crazy that sounds. That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz, in fact, a secret nerd genius?
La pegué.
Was she really leading a double life?
Oh, Susie.
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Vamos a interrogarla con nuestro increíble método deductivo. The interrogation of Susie Glass. La cara de Susie. ¿Susie? ¿Por qué estoy tan cerca de Susie? Jenny no conoce el espacio personal. Interactuar. Vamos a revisar la cara. La cara de Susie. Una chica completamente normal. Sin párpados. ¿Esconde una pegatina, Susie Glass? ¿Qué? ¿Un soplete en el pelo?
Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands in the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
Eso es, para la gente de Latinoamérica es curioso, ¿no? Esta frase.
I am a scientist, but I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
You sound ridiculous.
No puede ser inteligente y bonita, Susie. Falta que le diga.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart.
No es justo, Susie.
That was just greedy.
Codiciosa, Susie. Hasta el soplete tiene la cita rosa, ¿viste? Para hacerlo ahí tendencia. Tiene ahí este brochecito ahí que ya sabía. Gumball Moonbeams, animadora principal, agita pompones.
The dean was wearing one the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Contacto, estamos
You
siendo
smell
puli
nice.
bueno
What
últimamente.
perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
La cara, la sonrisa de Susie. ¿Se acuerdan un episodio de Drake y Josh?
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday at the lake.
I was.
What did you do that day, after you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Suspect? Why would I be a suspect?
Por eso había que hacer el contacto, Jenny.
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
La cara de Jenny.
What were you saying about Keith?
Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket,
No,
and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out, to
no,
horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And
no.
that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
Difícil igual, después que te hagan algo así. Vamos a admitirlo, quiero hacer la
It's
Jenny
not
igual.
that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad.
She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers?
I have to find the Dean's real killer.
Bueno, hojita pompones, la animadora principal. Un cutis perfecto, hay que decirlo también. Es que esta Susie es demasiado buena para este mundo. Por eso sospecho de Susie. Disculpame, Susi, tengo que investigarlo todo. Unas piernitas de Susi en este juego. Los piecitos, talle 2. Están buenos los cositos del vestido, están copados. Bueno, a ver, no tiene nada por la parte de abajo. Eso suena raro. Así que, así por arriba. Habría que investigar. Peligroso, ensamblaje enrevesado, metal o plástico.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses
Claro.
reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Claro, sí, yo escuché sobre eso.
He likes to see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
Che, pueden hacer un buen equipo entre Jenny y ella para averiguar quién es el asesino, ¿eh?
That's
Si es que no es la
a
madre.
gamma-ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
¿Una cafetera?
That's a tea set.
No, un juguete.
What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
Bueno. O sea, contrabando de cosas tecnológicas en el osito de peluche.
I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
Si
I
son
didn't
ricos.
steal anything.
Además.
Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
A la mierda que le pagan bien, ¿eh?
That's some allowance.
Claro.
If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Oh no.
I
Por
don't care
Dios.
what they think.
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job. Girls are supposed to
Pobrecita,
bake pies
Susi.
and become prom queen.
Susi es una chica sufrida también, ¿eh?
Ugh,
Ahí lo estamos viendo.
everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her
Poor
secrets
Susie.
laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel
Disgusted.
maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed.
Claro, es como que era popular, era bonita, era de una familia rica y encima era inteligente. Como que la pobre Jenny se siente poca cosa comparada con Susi, que encima es el familiar porque es un primo. Que está mal la actitud de Jenny, pero es normal, y más en un adolescente, ¿no? Si nos ponemos a buscarle un tinte realista, ¿no? A la cosa. La verdad no sé con quién más hay que interactuar, no sé, con el cutis de Susi. No sé qué más hay que interactuar.
Seeing
está,
textbooks strewn
bien,
about
va.
the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Gerald, el
Who the hell is
mayordomo.
Gerald?
¿Quién diantres es Gerald?
Our butler.
Y
Of
claro.
course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days.
Well, I need them.
Mierda, qué
Now.
tarda ese Gerald, ¿eh?
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows, and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
La cara.
No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death.
Será amable, entre comillas.
No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Gerald's got my journal. It's irreplaceable.
Like I'd let that nosy old fool see your diary.
Me tomen todo de tu
It's
diario.
not a diary.
Qué buena eso.
It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff off in the lockbox under my pillows.
Are you
A la
kidding me?
mierda.
No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the teen's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable.
No era mala, solo insufrible.
Alright, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here.
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
What? No!
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe.
Hay que ser agradecidos.
And the dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine! And you go right now. What's a
Vale, ya
transistor?
vale.
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor and battery. Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out of here.
Es bonita, Susi. Es bonita. A ver, que me pensé que iba a ser mala Susi, pero me pintaron la cara ahí con la Susi que es demasiado buena. Ahora resulta que quieren hacerme creer que es buena para en realidad después decirme que era mala. No lo sé, ahora estoy paranoico. Una cafetera. Un té, máquina de té. Una pava, yo qué sé. Algo así es. Tengo que ir a buscar en las cajas, probablemente.
Bunch of old science fair projects.
They had all been submitted by Anonymous, and they'd all won
A
first
la mierda,
prize.
qué inteligente está Susi.
These awards should be hanging on the walls downstairs.
It was sad to see all these marvelous accomplishments hidden away in the attic.
Ciertamente.
Susie wanted so badly to please her parents, to live up to their expectations of what a Glatz girl should be. She never even told them she'd entered the science fairs.
A ver.
A tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. Looks like a transistor to me. Now, where can I find a battery?
En el laboratorio creo que no había nada, ¿no? Ahí. A ver. Quizás en el cuarto de Susie. De Susie. Mierda, este pizarrón gigante, ¿no? Ok, no usa muy bien el espacio, la verdad. Mira todo el espacio que hay entre dibujo y dibujo. Cosas de gente rica. ¿Dónde hay una batería? ¡Oh! Un perrete. Ah, el peluche este no tiene baterías. Quiero
I'm
decir,
sorry, Mr. Pig, but I need your batteries.
claro.
I love you. I love you.
This will only hurt for a second.
Claro, porque están puestos adentro del peluche, lo voy a romper.
You're my best friend.
No, señor cerdito.
Thank you, Pig, for donating your body to science. That's Susie's stuff taken
Ciertamente.
care of, but I still haven't found my own. She said it was under the pillow in her bed.
A ver. Se revoleaba todo.
Let's see. Stars, lips, hearts, and beakers. What would a girl like Susie use as a password?
Mm. La verdad no lo sé. ¿Qué contraseña sería Susi?
Of course it was the beakers. Clever.
Bueno, sí, sí, sí. O sea, tenía esa idea en mente y solo tenía que rotarlo hasta que coincidieran. Así es como resuelvo todo.
Jenny hid the ring in her pocket and flipped through the pages of her journal.
No obvious signs of tampering. At least Susie knows how to mind her own business. I'll give her the battery and transistor, and then I'll find a way out of this place.
Ok. Vamos. Es una buena chica, Susi, la verdad. Se ha ganado mi confianza. Aunque siempre queda un halo de duda.
Here you go.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Now, back to the task
No
at
cuando
hand.
veas lo que le dice tu
Making my
cerdito.
escape.
Don't you want to know what these parts are for?
Only if it will help me get out of here.
Ah! Careful! That's a stick of dynamite!
¿Eh?
Dynamite! Are you crazy? You could have blown me to bits.
I did say be careful.
What are you making bombs for?
They're not bombs. They're silent explosives.
Wow.
Silent explosives?
Think about it. Dynamite that doesn't make a sound. Impossible, you say? Not at all. My first breakthrough came when I discovered the unique properties of...
I can use this to blow my way out of here.
The explosion might be silent, but I think my mom would notice if part of the house was missing.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks for the show and tell, but it's time for me to go.
And how exactly are you going to leave without being seen?
I'm glad you asked, Susan. I'll be making my exit through the window in the attic. Once I found a way to unlock it.
Pero no está muy alta, ¿cómo vas a bajar?
Oh, you're out of luck there. My parents are super security conscious. All the windows are locked electromagnetically.
Where are the controls?
Downstairs, in Dad's study.
And I can't get there without being seen. Is there some kind of override?
It's impossible to open them from up here, unless there was a total power failure.
Well then, I know exactly what to do.
Okay, well, I'll be here if you need help.
El caso de la huida de la mansión Glatz. Ya no hay nada acá para...
What does this machine do?
That's Judy, Kate. She's a portable lie detector.
Portable? It's 18 feet tall and bolted to the floor.
Yeah, well, I'm still working on that part. But she can detect a lie with 98% accuracy.
That's quite a claim. Let's see.
Good evening, small human child. I am Judy, Kate, arbiter of truth, detector of lies. Since this is the first time we have met, I will need to calibrate.
Tiene como una carita, ¿ven ahí?
To begin, please answer this simple question. What is the meaning of life?
What?
¿Qué?
How am I supposed to answer that?
Ha, ha, ha. Just kidding.
Ah, tiene sentido de humor y todo, ¿eh?
Oh, sorry. I've been experimenting with her personality chip. She's using humor to build a better rapport with subjects.
Still needs some work.
To begin, please tell me your name.
My name is Jenny Leclue.
Welcome, Jenny Leclue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Vamos a mentir.
I'm head cheerleader for the Gumboldt Moonbeams. Go Moonbeams.
No, ¿qué le hice?
I think I broke it.
It's okay. Her fuse just tripped. She gets very sensitive if you lie to her, especially if it's a big lie. But don't worry, she'll reset in a minute.
Interesting.
¿Esto no haría saltar la electricidad y poder irme a la mierda?
Welcome back, Jenny Leclue. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Susan Glatz read my journal while I was sleeping. It overloaded again.
¿Tendré que mentir hasta que se sobrecargue demasiado?
Welcome back, Jenny. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
I'm head cheerleader for the Gumboldt Moonbeams. Go Moonbeams.
Parece que no.
It overloaded again.
Mira, un logro. Oh, muy bien.
Hey! What did you do?
Oh, that's just Maggie. She helps me find things I've dropped on the floor.
Le ponía nombre a todo, ¿eh?
Why do you have a man's ring?
It belonged to a friend. I'm taking care of it for him.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I'm telling you the truth.
No, I mean, why would a ring made of gold stick to a magnet? Unless...
There's something more to it. Which of these machines did you say could see inside things?
Bueno, mira, con la casualidad.
Excuse me, Tim. We need your help.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Tim, the thermal imaging machine. Metal, plastic, wood. There's nothing I can't see inside, except, of course, your innermost thoughts.
Look, I don't need a best friend. I just need him to examine the ring.
Ouch. That hurt
No,
my feelings.
pobre Tim.
Go easy on him. He's quite sensitive.
Muy sensible, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
Oh, how wonderful it is to meet you, my new friend. How can I be
Muy
of
bien, bueno,
service?
amiga, ya, re confianzudo, Tim.
I need you to look inside something for me.
I'd be delighted
La
to.
vocecita.
Please place the object on my soft, velvety platform.
Está pisada la
Come to
bandeja.
me, tiny object of vast mystery and import. Reveal to me your deepest secrets. Swim in my warm bath of gamma rays. I'm peering
Re
deeper
contenta la
inside you. Ooh, what's that? Deeper still. I've never seen one of those before. Fascinated. All the wonders I have seen.
Hacen de larga,
Spit it
Tim.
out already.
One moment, please, while I paint you a picture of the journey we just shared.
I knew there was something special about this ring. It's full of tiny cogs and gears.
I've never seen such intricate craftsmanship.
I need to borrow your microscope. Tiny buttons hidden in plain sight. Clever. I wonder what they do.
Pues para nada, ¿eh? Pues... Este es el primero, segundo, tercero y cuarto.
The ring opened up like a flower.
Why would the Dean have a ring like this?
Whatever its true purpose, one thing was clear. This ring was important.
Important enough to kill for? Dean Stroudsbury, what were you involved in?
¿Quién
Did
sabe?
you say Dean Stroudsbury?
Se mandó al frente sola.
Susie had entrusted her deepest, darkest secret to Jenny. The least Jenny could do was be honest with her.
Voy a confiar en Susie.
It's the Dean's ring. Well, it was. You stole the Dean's ring? Technically, I found it.
Jenny, you've got to turn that into the police. It could be important evidence.
Considering the police think my mom is the Dean's murderer, I certainly won't be handing it over to them.
But what if they ask me about it? I can't lie to them. I'm a terrible
No.
liar.
La cagué, me parece.
It's not lying. It's just leaving out the parts that don't concern them.
But I can't go to jail. My parents will disown me, and my reputation will be ruined.
No, dale,
No
vamos,
one's going
Susie.
to jail, as long
No me
as you
decepciones
protect each
ahora.
other. I'll keep your secret. You keep mine.
Like, friends.
Sure. Now go back to whatever
Seguro.
mad science experiment you were doing. I've got a window to open.
Uf.
That stupid robot just tried to kill me.
Oh, be careful. Claude is very fragile.
Cloud.
Fragile? It's enormous.
I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, get him to pick some things up and put them down again. He needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too heavy.
¿Podré llevar el oso para que lo agarre?
I can't move it by force. It's locked electromagnetically. It must be connected to the power supply.
Bueno, ahí puede ser que haya habido un pequeño corte, así que vamos a seguir con la serie. A ver. Son mentiras.
In that genuine mood, I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Vamos a mentir.
Ducks go woof and dogs go quack.
Uy. Creo que no debía decir eso.
It overloaded again.
Ah, ok. Está bien, no pasa nada. Bueno, todo acá ya lo hice, así que vamos a... Ay, 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 ay. No, por favor. Casi me... Casi
That
hacemos...
stupid robot just tried to kill me. Oh, be careful. Claude is very fragile.
Sí, él es el frágil, seguro, sí.
Fragile?
Frágil.
It's enormous. I haven't finished calibrating him yet. If you want to help, get him to pick some things up and put them down again. He needs the practice. Just don't pick up anything too heavy.
Tomo mi cabeza. Bueno, podríamos joder a Cloud, pero vamos a seguir con la historia, ¿no? Aparte no se me ocurre que puedo hacer que Cloud agarre. Bueno, no, ya que estamos. Vamos a ver. ¿Por qué está en otro plano? ¿Por qué?
Must have been too heavy.
Please be gentle with Claude. He's only a prototype and I'm out of replacement parts.
Oh. Creo que cometí un error.
I got it!
In the back of Jenny's brilliant mind, a plan was forming.
I know exactly how
¿Otra
to
vez
get
no
out of
cometí un
here.
error? Tal vez hice bien. ¿Cómo
How
puedo
can
salir de
I
la mansión
escape
Glass?
from Glass Manor?
A ver. Cuando intento levantar algo que pesa mucho, sobrecarga y salen chispas. Tim puede ver el interior de pequeños objetos. La ventana está cerrada con electromagnetismo y conectada a la corriente eléctrica. Dinamita que no hace ruido. Se le funde un fusible cuando digo una mentira. Sí, se le funde un fusible. Y esto tenemos la ventana. Y podríamos hacer que se sobrecargue y el sistema...
When I overload the robot arm, it sparks and fuses. And when I lie to Judy Kate, she nearly overloads the power supply. So if I could overload them at the same time, then I might be able to short the power and open the window in the attic.
But
Claro,
Jenny couldn't
bien.
operate both machines by herself.
Bien, esta vez me salió bastante rápido, ¿eh? Y si le hablo a la rubia que me ayude...
Susie,
Yes?
I need your...
Vamos, Jenny. Vos podés.
Asking Susie for help was worse than having a tooth pulled out.
Oh, mierda.
I need you to do something.
Ayuda no. Nunca va a decir la palabra.
Of course. What can I do to help?
I didn't say I needed your help.
Es una cuestión semántica, pero es importante para Jenny.
Oh, sorry.
I don't owe you anything.
Si es más buena la rubia encima.
Okay, okay. What do you want me to do?
Se asustó Susie.
Go stand by Judy, Kate.
All right. But why?
No time for questions. Just wait for my instructions.
Bien. Y yo tengo que ir con...
Susie, are you ready?
Welcome back, Susie Glatz. I am ready to detect. Please speak a truth or a lie.
Okay, I'm ready. What should I do now?
Just hold on until I give the signal.
The robot arm strained under the weight of the giant metal object.
Okay, Susie. Tell a lie. And make it a big one.
Pero que sea bien gorda, ¿por qué?
Oh, okay. A big lie.
A ver dónde sale Susie. La buenorra.
Ooh, I've got just the thing. I'm wearing black socks.
Wow.
That was a lie.
No, Susie. A big lie. Something terrible.
Algo terrible.
I'm just no good at lying.
Tener el ocho rodeo.
Tell Judy, Kate, you killed Dean Stroudsbury.
What? That's horrible. I can't say that.
Do you want to help or not?
Yes, but
Pobre Susie.
Then hurry up and say it.
Un dilema moral tiene la pobre Susie.
okay, okay. I killed the dean.
Louder!
I killed the dean.
Bigger!
I killed Dean Stroudsbury.
Say it like you mean it!
I murdered Dean Stroudsbury. I
Ah,
bashed
mierda.
his brains in. Now I danced on his grave.
¡Oh, la mierda, Susie! Me dio miedo Susie en un momento, Me dio miedo Susie.
Wow. That was messed up.
Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible person.
¿Esconder algo Susie al final?
As Susie Glatz contemplated every bad thing she'd ever done in her life,
La mierda que era profunda Susie.
Jenny heard the unmistakable sound of success.
Perfecto.
It worked.
Muy bien. A ver que si dice algo Susie interesante. Luego de ese episodio. No le puedo hablar, bueno, ok. No me acuerdo si podía correr. Bien, vamos. A ver qué podemos hacer ahora.
Jenny!
¿Qué?
You can't leave now. It's past curfew.
Watch me.
Mírame.
Well, you can't go out wearing pajamas.
Pajamas.
I'm not playing dress up with you while my mom is trapped in jail for a crime she didn't commit. The real killer is still out there.
And what if you find him? What then?
Bien pensado,
Jenny
Susie.
paused. She hadn't thought that far ahead.
Aren't you scared?
Claro que sí.
Of course Jenny was scared, but she would never admit that to Susie.
My mom always says, a great detective shows courage in the face of danger. Now is the time to be courageous.
Muy bien.
Well,
Muy
let
bien,
me help you. We can work out a plan together.
Sorry, Susie, but I work alone.
At least take this with you then.
Más
So we
bueno,
can stay in
Susie.
touch.
O tal vez le intenta vigilar con esa radio. Ay, no sé qué hacer. No, trabajo sola.
Oh yeah, that's all I need. You bugging me every 5 minutes. I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Oh, okay. You are probably right.
No sé, no confío tanto en Susie. Después de lo que dijo desde que nació Barry.
But be careful. There's
Aunque bueno,
still
la
a killer
máquina
out
dijo
there.
que era mentira.
I'll be fine.
Jenny, you won't tell anyone about my lab, right?
Only if you cover for me.
Of course. I'm always here for you. We're going to be best friends, Jenny Leclue. I just know it.
Sure. Right after I sign up for cheerleading.
Qué mala Jenny Leclue.
To catch a real killer, Jenny needed her detective gear. But that was at home, across town and swarming with police. It wasn't wise to travel through town after curfew. To avoid being caught, she'd have to find another way home. Excellent, thought Jenny. Time to exercise my sneaking muscles.
Bien, y hasta acá llegamos al episodio 4 de Jenny Leclue, la detective. Creo que era el 4, ya no me acuerdo. Espero les haya gustado, se hayan divertido y nos vemos en el próximo video. A ver qué pasa con Jenny Leclue.